Wars philosophy. So the negative self holds scarce the one thing which it fears, the one thing that is its master, the power of independent thought backed by definite purpose. When a person goes to prayer, when a person goes to pray with certainty of purpose and faith in the attainment of that purpose, that person puts into motion the laws of nature, which converts one's dominating desires into their physical equivalent. So yeah, you heard it right there. Independent thought backed by definiteness of purpose. That's one thing that is its master. Because definiteness of purpose is what really blocks anything out. I mean, if you really had a thought backed by this definiteness of purpose, then nothing's going to get in your way unless you start to, do the things that aren't of that nature. So that's what it is, really. I mean, but whenever you aren't focused on that, you aren't determined in that, you get off track. So I don't know. It's a tough thing to do because people have beliefs that negative beliefs, and that gets in the way. Sometimes they aren't as focused, and that gets in the way. And then there's things people love and fear that gets in the way too. So, okay, first, and also about prayer. Prayer isn't about begging. It's not about begging. It's not about meaningless words. It's really about demanding what you want. It's really about demanding. It's all about demanding and belief and faith that whatever you want will be, it will come about. So, and that's another thing that people, I'm not gonna lie, I fall for it too. I mean, sometimes I beg, sometimes I get in a negative state. So it's not like I'm unpredictable or anything. It's just people do it. I mean, that's the truth. And I don't know, prayer. Because the physical mind doesn't really know if that can happen or not. It has never seen it before. It has never ever seen whatever, that purpose for you to do is to come about. It's strange and weird. Okay, the next thing. The first responsibility of every human being is to himself. Every person owes themselves the responsibility of finding how to live a full and happy life. Beyond this, if one has time and energy not needed in accomplishments of his own desires, one may assume responsibility of helping others. Some may call this selfish, some may call this supposed to be, really. It's supposed to be you're fulfilled and happy in your life. I mean, that's the whole purpose here. Just, you know, have a really, really good experience. And, well, that's the responsibility for yourself. And I know I haven't been doing that a whole lot, but you know, it's just your responsibility. You gotta keep on going with that, no matter what. But you know, but yeah, once you got that down, then the negative self is like, you can help others when you have that time and energy. Because once you got yourself down, then yeah. So anyways, both love and fear are the negative self most effective weapons that encourage people to drift or to move aimlessly. Both love and fear are emotional energies which block the willpower and the logical faculty. Without will or logic, there is nothing left for one's I have no idea. So yeah, love and fear. Oh man. People, I don't know what happened here. Looks like we got an ambulance in the middle of the road with some cops, and looks like, oh, we got a car wreck. And looked like that car, looked like that truck stopped and that car did not stop behind it. So the car in behind ran into the back of a truck, and there's paramedics attending to the victims. So anyways, so love, this is where people can get stuck at. Because if you have a definite of purpose, but this is where the devil can bribe you, where like it can get you off track. It can get you to drift. And if you love to, I'll just use me as an example. If I love to sleep in, when I, let's say I'm still in bed until 10 in the morning, when I woke up around like 7 or 8 o'clock in the morning. If you really have a habit of, you know, that love of sleeping in, then you're drifting. You're moving aimlessly, and you can use that 2 or 3 hours in doing something worthy in the value of your definite of purpose. And fear part, of course, we all know that. Fear of the unknown. Why should I do this? You know, how is it going to happen? And then you just hesitate and you procrastinate, and then you do all these things that aren't of the nature of doing what you're supposed to do with that definite of purpose. And that really sets you back. So love and fear really do set you back from your definite of purpose. And they're two of the most, what do you call it, effective weapons to encourage people to drift. Who would have thought love would be a the most effective weapon to make you drift. I never even thought of that. Because I only thought fear would, you know, just fear is the key to make you move aimlessly. But this love part is just, it really gets to you, because the devil is a very, very clever person, or clever whatever portion of energy, whatever you call it. It uses anything it can get its hands on. It uses anything any weakness you have. Just about anything that would get you to drift, it will do that to you. I mean, if it could put a thought in your mind and you fall for it, I mean, oh man, you're screwed. You're screwed, man. You're screwed unless you're a non-drifter. Unless you just take the bait and not the hook. But you know, there's a lot to learn from this work here. I mean, I still haven't really gotten everything down yet, so yeah. But you know, I'm working on it. But this is such a tough subject to really, you know, do what you gotta do with, because like it's so foreign to you. So yeah, that's pretty much it.